Hello, everyone. It's Sandy Wilhelmina. The sheep, the dogs. The dogs are pouting. Well, Louise is pouting because she can't see Jim. Her person, Mr. Wilhelmina, is out on the tractor. And we have baby barn cats that are just starting to wander around. And Louise likes to carry them around. She doesn't hurt them, but kind of scary when you're a little tiny baby. So we have to really watch her. Penny's a good girl. She doesn't do anything naughty. Haha. She's a good girl. And she's sitting right here. Anyway, I am trying to get through all of the wonderful things around me and put them away. I did one video, this is video number 2 of all things fun. And this, the movie is Cheap Detectives. I have not been to the theater yet because I can never sneak out without the sheep. We may have to wait till it comes out online because they have terrible manners, and I would have to rent the Partridge Family bus, and it would be fun for them and not for me. Luckily, they have an allowance and they could pay their way, right? So anyway, I want to read it, and they want me to read it to them. We needed a new detective book, so this is perfect. Perfect. I have a combination of new books, old books, and things I've bought. Carol, I want to do Carol from Crinkled Path stuff right away because she sent me birthday stuff. And look at what's on the top of the thing. She must have made these little sheets. I think those are so cute. I'm going to put them right on my window. Stick them right on there. As long as it's the bottom for, yeah, the bottom window so that I can open them. Oh, shoot. I almost said a bad word. Okay, there's some vellum paper. Ooh la la. Uh, oh, for goodness sake. Have you guys noticed that I got rid of the old creaky chair because it fell apart? It fell apart. Oh, goodness, sorry guys. This is beautiful. This is I think it goes this way. And if you can see, it's a very pretty or slide. I think it's beautiful. Thank you, Carol. I put that in a safe place. If there is such a thing in this room, I'm always having craft lances. So I know I picked these up from her, and I know she had a bunch. Well, so if y'all want to try vellum paper, which I have not tried, just get in touch with Carol. Everybody's links will be in the description. I love this story. All right, I'm gonna do the bigger stuff first. Then get it. I think this is part of the present. Sorry if I'm terrible. I know what definitely is the present, but I also know I put everything in that bag. So this is how the camel got his hump. So now I could tell Jim I have a camel, whether he likes it or not. Hump. Hump, said the camel. I love it. Oh, so many cute pictures. Maybe I need to do a camel journal. And it could be with the little I don't know, Raggedy and the baggy legged elephant, something like that. Donkey, the donkey. And again, I may have bought this. If I did not, I love it, Carol. I did have to look at it when I got it. It's very, very fun paper. And I will definitely have perfect uses for it. This is vellum. Another piece of vellum. Ooh la la. Some stickers. More stickers. Oh, look at the backs too. No need to get rid of any of it, right? Yeah. Oh, that's me falling out of the balloon. And the sheep would probably be on the ground, laughing their butts off. They would be breaking out the sad clown music, they call it. Pretty, pretty, ooh la la. You're gonna build me some journals. Gosh, these are so cool, Carol. Thank you, thank you. There's a wind up bee. We had a little dead bee in the kitchen. I don't think, I think it just did done enough. Look at that. Days of the month. I just love this. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, thank you. Now we can look at, I know my camera's kind of dark, so I apologize, but, and if I disappear, I will come back, hopefully, because I'm having trouble with the old laptop here. And that means I need to get off my butt this weekend and figure out what I'm doing wrong. That's a nice vellum envelope. So this is my birthday stuff. Abraham Lincoln, she knows I love that man. I've probably done more research on him in my life than any other person besides my own family. And America's wool. Woolies. Oh, these are so pretty. I'm pretty sure I bought these. I think she said some of this is seed or uh, flower sack. I'm pretty sure. But who cares? It is pretty and it reminds me of my Grandma Hilton. Or my, I'm sorry. I am so not with it today. My great grandma Emma Lamp was our crazy quilt artist. You probably all heard about her. She was so awesome. I think I got my love of color from that woman. Here's another one. Oh, look at that. Can you see? I don't know if you can even see her. I don't know. Is that? There she is. Spinning wheel. A lady at her spinning wheel. Oh, beans. Oh, and look at the fussy cuts. Were you fussy cutting, my dear? Look at how cool. Oh my goodness, look at that. She's the queen for fussy cuts. Look at all the furniture she did. I have trouble doing these teeny little legs. Sometimes my dressers turn out to be low boys. No legs. Ta-da! I'd carry a purse if I had one like that. Fancy umbrella in my favorite color. Carol, did you know that I am putting together another sewing journal or two? I think you read my mind. Scissors and knitting needles, it looks like. Yep. Puppy? Oh, that's a hand. There you go, Sandy. Now you're getting with it. Sewing. Wool. Oh my goodness. These are perfect. Oh, these are punch out clothes. Oh, I could have fun with this in a journal, couldn't I? Oh my goodness. These are amazing. Look at that. Where did you find this? God, I love it. Thank you, Carol. Okay, I don't want to bend these. Bendy, bendy after all the hard work cutting them out. And I don't know where I'm going. But I'm going to put them back in there. I'm trying not to cause my computer and my camera from still talking to each other. Oh, neat. Let's have tea and watch the boats. Last comes the beverage of the Orient door, mocha far off the fragrant berry pour. Taste the dark fluid with a dainty lip. Digestion waits on pleasure as you sip. From Pope Leo the Eighth in his 88th year. I see, Captain. I see a lamb pie. That's me. I would have taken my lamb to school. Oh, you know, there's a crying lamb. And here's a brig, my big ships. I think that's the bottom of the Blackbeard info. Blackboard. They held a lamb. I love lambs. I miss them. We haven't had any for a few years. I get to that age where I need to start considering how long the critters are going to live when we take them. Oh, I like that. I see everybody burning the edges of their papers, and I'm too scared to try that. I am terrified of fire. So these are perfect. Thank you, Carol, so much. And then here's some more little things. Grabby box. Thank you so much, Carol. That's amazing. And now I'm going to show you her box her at one of her sales. I think the girls are now having sales every month. So I'm going to I'm going to show you this beautiful art sketchbook. I'm not going to be able to get it all in here, but this person kept track of her art. It says 1993, and I think it actually starts in the 70s. And she probably ran out of room because this girl, I'm assuming a she, it could be wrong, 1976. And look at her beautiful handwriting. Contemporary Art History Lecture. American Gothic. Matisse. And then her drawings. And I could see some really, really cool journal pages out of here. Some of it's about sewing garments, but mostly arts. And I love how she did her scrapbook. Look at that. Little doodles she did. And it's just filled. And she even put page numbers up on the top. I'll just flip through, kind of. She does really pretty horses. There's more in here. Oh, sorry. Camera butters will be working. There's the horses. Oh, there's me. So she did a whole lot of work. That's all in here in this probably 10 pound book. It's probably 5 pounds, over 240 pages. And then there's more of her work. At least I think it's her work. That's loose. Loosey goosey. How about turn the link in? That's probably from Carol. Thank you, Carol. There's lots of different kinds of paper. I love using the things like this in journals. I think she was pretty talented. What do you guys think? So what have you been up to? And then she has some watercolors. I have seen this somewhere, and I think it's in a book that I'm going to show you soon. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to this little artist who kept all of her stuff in a journal, kind of a scrapbook. Now I'm going to get on my kick about newer books. I never personally thought my eye on a bookshelf automatically went to old books, and that was it. I didn't even think of looking at the newer books when I first started. Now I've learned from other people that I really should be doing a better job. This is from the book sale that we went to with my mom. It's from 2009, and I love this picture of the girls. I know it's probably a theater production, but they look happy and having fun. So it's history of women through time, and I have already taken some pictures of them because that's what I do. And check this out. Vinnie Ream, pictured here in 1865, helped to support her family by working as a sculptor. She created this bust of President Abraham Lincoln while he worked. Pretty amazing. So it talks all kinds of different women, and I'm telling you, there is a plethora of information here that could give you journal after journal after journal, just taking out a story or a blip in this book for you to look up. I love this picture. Isn't that sweet? That's a daguerreotype from 1839. No, it was invented in 1839, and this is from 1851. So it's got some advertising and just stories, stories, stories. This is the kind of book I'll get out when I can't sleep and I need something to do because I could sit and read those for a really long time. I'm not going through this one, but ho ho, some late night scary reading. Castle Garden and Battery Park by Barry Marino. And this is not old, but there's this whole line of these about different places. And they just have neat stories. That's Jenny Lind, the Swedish Nightingale, and Phineas Barnum. The Barnum boys were from Wisconsin, P.T. Barnum. So really, there's just a lot of. Battery Park was pre-Ellis Island. So you get such a variety of pictures you can use. The New York Aquarium, I never knew there was such a thing. Apparently it was torn down despite people not wanting it torn down. Okay, old books. This is the Mermaid series by Ben Jonson, London. And this cover had totally worn down to the book board, but I love it. This one's the bent, I think, or crinkled anyway. And that's my style, it seems lately. 3 volumes. Printed in Great Britain. No dates. I am going to say late 1890s to early 1900. And it has all these cute little page borders and that you could use on any page, like that. A country swain or bumpkin. And the paper is, I don't know what it is with this round of books that I found it kind of a skinny paper round. This is the Scott Library. I might have gotten this from Katie. Don't hate me, girls. I'm putting all of your links down in the description. Complete Angler of Walton and Cotton. Walter Scott. Again, Walter didn't put dates on all his books. It's just pages of pretty paper. This would probably not, you would have to probably back it to put, maybe not. You would possibly have to. 1895 is the dedication. And it might be about right for publication in this one. Having a guess. This is Reveries of a Bachelor, the author's complete edition. This book cover, this is one that was sold in the printer of books shop back when you might need a book recovered or you might have papers you want. Found, hang on, here comes Mr. Wilhelmina. I'm doing a video. Oh, the sheep will be happy. You will be too. I could put books away. Anyway, there were several designs that you could pick from that were just standard in the shop, and this was one of them. And they were really pretty covers. This has some shoes. This belonged to Fannie Blake Colony. Someone wanted $12 for it. 1893 by I.K. Marvel. And these pages are toast, but they look so pretty in collages. So that's probably where you'll see these papers. I'm going to be working this weekend on new paper packs. And look at all the ads in the back. I like taking these pages and putting tissue paper over them because you can still see what you're covering up, but it's stronger. You could probably use decoupage for that too. That was a brief list of fictions. Very brief. This I know I got from Cotty. The Bear Party, William Tandubois. And the book is just as cute as the cover. And it's just cute. 1950. And the drawings. I mean, talk about Pussycat Heaven in here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, they're cute. Somebody I know, I am making up a medical / nurse doctor kind of a pit. And I think that little nurse needs to go in it. It's just too cute. All right, now I'll show you just a couple more of the old ones, and then we can kind of move on to new ones. I think this is in Latin. You got that linen-y kind of feel. It's got engraving. It's got something on the front. It belonged to Charles W. Snow, Longman's English Classics. John Milton, 1906. Oh, it's not that is not Latin. I love all the notes that someone left in it. It was obviously part of a class or a course of some sort. There are lots of notes here and there. And then this one, I promise I got new books to show you too. Burns, the Lansdowne Poets, Notes, Life, and I don't know what. It is my kind of cover. Holy cow. Great size. It is coming away from, I mean, the cloth is coming away here, but your little decoupage fix that right up. It was awarded by the Louise King Associates to Orson Branch for Best Essay. Second grade boys high school. Nathan something secretary, Savannah, Georgia, April 21st, 1880. How cool is that? Second grade. And these are wonderful because they have the red outline around them. There are some pencil drawings. This is another kind of book that I get out when I can't sleep. And I just look through, and usually it's when I find, I don't know, a few lines that would be cute in a journal I'm working on, etc. Okay, new book, Leeds Castle. You know me and castles. Someday I am going to see pretty. I want black swans by my castle too. And I have been taking some stuff out of this book. But I want to live in Scotland. I would live in a cave, but I would also love a castle where I could ride my horse in and hear the clattering of horseshoes on the stones. I'm just a little bit weird, but it's kind of romantic. So there is a lot to be done with that book. This is called The Paris Apartment. Sorry for the glare. And it's just really pretty. And it really is. I mean, look at that. Everything in here you could pretty much whoop, whoop, use in your stuff. And it's from 1997. See? I didn't have to go in too far of pages to figure out that I needed to have this one. So what it does is it shows you where to get um, velocity, where to find inspiration. I took it. I stole a page. It's just really, really pretty. Lighting, I love that. And then what they did is there were several people with apartments that they wanted to set up to remind them of Paris or the looks of Paris. Now, how cool is this book? And it shows you how to paint some things like stained glass window. There's a fancy bathroom. You even have the brown. That's cute. The upholstering. Yeah, a lot of this is about painting. Painting on walls. This is Janice's apartment. She went retro. James and Irene. And yes, I've been into this book too. It's beautiful. And for old books, this is another one of those. I don't know if I got this from Carol about once a year. Look at that burlappy kind of 1941. I haven't read it. It was mostly the pictures that I wanted. Little squirrels. Another tiny book. And then I have a set of, what's this one? Well, first I have The Tempest here. And again, the cover. And this one has orange outlines on every page. You all right out there? And then these are a set from the book sale. And they are beautiful little books. Let's see. We have A Father's Tales, The Beauforts, Three Petitions, Children of the Valley, Silver Grange, Helena Butler, Woodland Cottage. And these are all from a Catholic school, I think, Holy Cross School. And I couldn't get this out. I was hoping, well, hoping there'd be a date. But I don't think anyone signed it. It's a beautiful book, though. Lovely paper. And there are some fancy places here. So they're all for 8. 8 of them. So I may do a series of journals. We will see. Or I will bring, first I'll probably bring it to the sale, which is June 3rd, by the way. That's all the old books for now. This is Crazy Quilts. And I'm sure I've probably recently told you about my grandma Emma. This is from, I can't tell. She was a graduate of Beloit College. It's not far from here. Look at these. Some journals are going to be pretty dressy. So I'm making up an owl kit right now. I think those two need to go in there. I think the hold on me taking those owls out was the budgies. I want to send those budgies off to Bridget. Saying. And then this one. Decorative Designs by Graham Rust. 100 Ideas for Painted Interiors. I used to do some faux painting in my day. And even, look at this. I don't know what language that is. I'm guessing it's French or Italian. Yeah, I've been in here too. These are so cool. I would never, some years ago, I would never have thought to even look at this book. Because you're not looking, you're not looking at the video, right? Such a doofus. These would be fun in a journal. Framing out a window and put the middle in. There. It looks a little surprised. The kittens with the cherubs. But any of these would be so pretty. I'm working on an Asian themed monkey. I love going through these books. I always forget that you guys can check out you can speed up through this recording. Seaside. Even these will be used in my charms. Unless I really like what's on the backside. That's going to be a hard choice. Shrooms. I just can't stop. The baby with the bees. Susan Turtle eats some of these cages. See, remember that in the gal's painting or sketching scrapbook? That's what I was thinking about there. So, anywho, there's a crab and a half. Cinderella. So I'm going to go and call this a video. I appreciate you spending time with me and hope that all is well. Hug your loved ones and hope your life is quiet. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.